The last thing that I want to walk you through in the prompt repository is some of the Chrome extensions for ChatGPT. Although Bard and ChatGPT can now work with web browsing and they have multiple plugins added into ChatGPT, but the plugins are still very broken. So sometimes you might need to rely on Chrome extensions to still get the job done. So I thought it would be a good practice for me to add some good uh, Chrome extensions that can prove helpful for you. So the first one is AR-IPM, and this is a powerful extension designed to enhance ChatGPT's efficiency by providing one-click access to curated prompts for SEO. So this is a resource of more than 500,000 prompts already in there with more than 2 million users. It will interact with your ChatGPT and you can essentially use their database of prompts to decide which prompt you want to run, update it and run it within ChatGPT. So a very powerful tool. They have introduced a paid version as well. So I would suggest you sign up and check it out. It will be a very good prompt resource for you as well. ChatGPT with Google. So this is not that relevant right now anymore because now you can actually search the internet using both OpenAI's ChatGPT and Bard does a tremendously great job in doing that. So no need for using it anymore. YouTube summary with ChatGPT. This was one of the most powerful extensions that I was using before Bard and ChatGPT got these plugins in web browsing. It can still be very useful in terms of transcribing long form content from YouTube. So I can give in 1000 word video, 1 hour video into ChatGPT and ask it to summarize it for me, transcribe it for me, or to create it into a new article. Let me actually quickly show you. So if we go to YouTube, and let's pick something that is going to be greater than 1 hour. So let's pick a podcast from Alex Friedman, I guess. Sam Altman. He recently showed up to his podcast. So let's see what they talked about in this.
So you think you know.
So now you see, because I have the extension enabled, it says view AI summary, and it allows me to take the information from here all the way to ChatGPT. So if I click this, it will open it in a new link, and here it is with ChatGPT, and now it's writing the summary for me. OpenAI has faced skepticism and mockery in the past for its goals of building AGI. Sam Altman believes that we are on the brink of transformative movement in human civilization due to AI advancements. Among the breakthrough AI techniques developed by OpenAI, discusses the challenges of bias and nuisance in AI systems, emphasizing the need for ongoing improvements. OpenAI aims to prioritize safety and resist market pressures from other companies while continuing to collaborate with others to minimize potential negative impacts of AI. So this extension essentially took the entire script of 1 hour, pasted it here, and then run it as a prompt. And the prompt at the top is summarize the following. I can give it a different prompt. Tell me something from the podcast transcript below that will surprise me. So just an idea. I can come up with prompts like this, run it, and see, okay, what is the most surprising thing they talked about? Something that you may surprise for the podcast transcript: the revelation that OpenAI received a significant amount of mockery and skepticism when they first announced their focus on artificial general intelligence in 2015. At the time, prominent AI scientists from large industrial AI labs even privately messaged reporters to dismiss OpenAI's ambitions as ridiculous and unworthy of attention. This highlights the initial resistance and skepticism faced by OpenAI when they set out to pursue their AI goals. Okay, use this information to write a long form content article that is catchy and grabs users' attention. And now it will write the entire article for me. If I'm running a blogging campaign on AI or selling AI products, this can prove to be a very good informational content blog that I can post and get the information out there. So just an example of how to use these different extensions on getting the right information extracted. Gmail, so this one connects your ChatGPT with Gmail. You will have to use the OpenAI API for this, but I would suggest not to use it and wait for OpenAI to start interacting. Actually, you can use it, but soon the Microsoft suite. So your Outlook will also have email capability, and just like we discussed in one of the first sections, um, your Google Bard already takes you to Gmail. So both the large language models will have their own solutions to interacting with to interacting with Word documents, Excel files, and Gmail or Outlook. So in the meantime, this can prove to be a good. These two can be good extensions if you want to connect your emails and Excel sheets with these large language models. So that's it for this section. I wanted to walk you through the prompt repository guide. I know this was a lot of information to get to absorb, to digest, and I went really fast through a lot of different prompts that you can work with. I would highly suggest that you pause the course now and spend some time in working on some of these sections that applies to you the most. You don't have to run all the prompts that are here, but pick a section that interests you, or that is something that you want to work on using large language models. For instance, creating a website, and run through a list of prompts to understand how the model is behaving, practice around it. The more you talk to the model, just like if you talk to a human, you understand how it feels and how it talks. Models work in a very similar way. The more you talk, the more you'll understand what kind of response can I expect from the model in different situations. If you are, my advice would be to go with the entrepreneurship one and create a business from scratch. That will be a really good exercise for you, a brainstorming exercise, and it will really teach you on how these models behave in different set of settings and questions.